What is going on, Sheba Army? This your boy Random Arts coming with a quick video. And on this video, guys, we're going to be discussing some of the sell-off that we have been seeing on Bone, guys. So before I get into it, like always, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinion about Bone. Now, guys, if we take a quick look here, guys, at Bone, currently sitting at $1.04. Now, I'm just gonna go through over with you guys like some of the history as far as like reward tokens. So if we take a look here at Pancake Swap, so Pancake Swap is a swap on Binance, on the Binance chain, and it is actually a reward, a reward token. The reward token is called Cake. So typically, this is the type of pattern that you normally see for reward tokens. As more and more tokens continue to be minted out, the lower the price tend to get. So even during the bull run, Cake didn't have an explosive run. Why didn't it have an explosive run? Because more and more tokens were being minted, and people, as they receive rewards, they tend to start to sell off. So go back to Bone. Bone was the same thing, guys. So if we take a look at just the chart of Bone, anytime we see big pops, we tend to see a big retracement, especially right here back in 2021 when Bone was freshly, coming out the box and more tokens of Bone was being minted. So anytime you see a pop, you typically see a big retracement. Now, the good news is the minting of Bone has temporarily stopped for right now. So they do have 20 million bones in reserve for validators and delegators. So once it hit the 250 million, that is the cap. So what does this all mean? So if we take a look here, guys, so this is Shiba Inu on Etherscan. So as you can see right here, Shiba Inu, etherscan.io. So on there, you have Binance number 4. So Binance is actually one of the contributors of the sell-offs on Bone. So as I was doing a little bit of digging and diving through the blockchain, I was able to see that. So if we go here on Etherscan, just go back to Bone. All right, so see Bone, Shibaswap. Check the website, the token, boom, boom. And now I copied this address, this Binance 8, copied the address, and I just click it right here on the search just to be able to filter it out, just to see if Binance 8 have any activities within Bone. And sure enough, they actually do. So if you take a look, guys, so this is dating back all the way 501 days ago, so almost 2 years. Binance in itself, they were probably the biggest stakers within Shibaswap. So they were constantly receiving rewards on Bone. So typically what they used to do as far as with their once they receive the Bone token, they'll swap it out for either ETH, or sometimes they'll swap it out for Shiba Inu. So the latest sell-off that they actually had was 31 days ago, guys. So if we take a look 31 days ago on the chart, so if we do 1 month, that'll put Bone right around the $2 mark. So the main reason, guys, that we were seeing a lot of big resistance right around 2 was not only Binance was selling. They were selling, they were swapping it out just to be able to receive more SHIB according to that transaction. Now, one of my source, I couldn't confirm it, but this is what I was told. And one of my sources mentioned that he believed that some of the people that were in Pause Swap were also selling, like some of the devs, because as he put it, that would be one of the reasons why they were able to get such, a whole bunch of different listing, because they needed the money to be able to do the listing. So some of the devs may have contributed to it. Again, that is rumor. I can't confirm it nor deny it, but that's what I was told. But as you could see on the charts, though, heavy resistance, because I remember, like, hey, once it get past $2, we should have seen like a big major up move on the upside of bone, but we didn't see it. But with anything, when it comes to crypto, when it comes to trading, you can't help. Resistance is resistance, whether it was artificially caused or if it was naturally caused. But the good news is on the matter is that the minting of more bone has stopped. So now going forward, we should start to see a little bit more of an upside move on bone once the market really starts to correct itself. So taking a look here, guys, at this transaction, just to show you guys. So this is Binance 8, and this is what they did. They got their bone, and it was a good arbitrage. They made $10,000 with this swap. So they swapped it, $26,000 worth of bone. Or I'm sorry, 40 at the time, $45,000 worth of bone. Well, actually, they got less, $45,000 worth of bone, and they swapped it for Shiba Inu. So going back to where they were able to claim it for, because they show you on the transaction like where they were claiming it. They were claiming it from this contract. So this EEBB or EEB. Now, currently right now with that contract, there's only 95,000 bone that's available within that contract. So unless they're going to send, in my opinion, they don't have anywhere else to be able to send the bone to, because as you can see, it's been a decline as far as people claiming their bone, because this amount is going down because more and more people are claiming it. And now since they stopped minting bone, there shouldn't be any more tokens going into this this contract, because those typically are just for the rewards. Same thing looking at here. This is Shibaswap. As far as with the reward in the APR, it's 0 because there shouldn't be any reward token. So this is where Treat is actually going to come in at to be able to do the load for what Bone used to do. So again, we should now in the future start to be able to see more positive price actions, especially on the way up, and not having these steep sell-offs. Now, there are still more reward contracts that's still out there with some bone in it, but as far as what the contract itself was receiving or what the holders are receiving, that should be at a minimal. And going back to this Binance wallet, as you could see, it's 25,000 bone that they received versus from what they're receiving in the past was 213,000 bones. So that's a big decrease from what they were normally receiving. So again, this is another contract for where they claim it at. And if we look at this contract, this one only has 190,000 bone. So the claim amount of how much people could receive, that part is going down. So you're not going to see too drastically of a sell-off, because remember, typically when people receive rewards in the fashion of another token or another coin, they tend to want to sell it. So I'm super excited about that part, guys, just to be able to see the sell-off starting to starting to go away in a sense. Now the price of bone is still going down. And I'm still hoping to be able to get some more in the 70s and the 80 cents. Again, I'll keep stressing that. That's my area spot that I want to buy it, buy some more bone at. And leading up to the, to the launch of Shibarium mainnet, we should see another run up like this. And next time we shouldn't see a steep sell off, because due to the fact that more and more projects are going to want to have bone. But hopefully, guys, all this makes sense to you guys. Don't listen to the FUD that's circulating around with bone and all this and that. It's just FUD. People got to definitely check the blockchain to be able to see what's happening before they just make up, whatever they're making up. So, thought I'd make this video for you guys. Let me know down in the comment below. This is Random Arts Guy signing off. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.